7 a.m. in the morning. I just woke up now. Good morning, good evening, good night, depending on the country you're watching from. I told myself I was going to have this video before I slept yesterday. That when I woke up this morning, I'm going to have this video. There's going to be no distraction, no procrastination, no excuses. So the episode I've started, I'm going to be taking a walk today. I'm going to be sharing a few thoughts with us. But before we start, before I go out, I'm going to do one or two things before I hit the streets. In case you are joining us for the first time, you're watching us for the first time, this People's Show, your show, my show, everyone's show is always all about you that is watching. It's all about us. It's all about everyone. The People's Show. Please don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. We're going to spend today together. I'm just going to skip through all I spent my day today. And I'm going to be sharing one or two thoughts with us, which I tag. I'll tell you that later. Let's keep the suspense. So I'm just going to wash my mouth now. I'm going to go to the restroom and wash my mouth. Then to the kitchen. Then I'll be going out. Please don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. I will see you in a moment. I'm here now, brushing my teeth this morning. Brushing my teeth, and I don't want you to see that. Then when I finish brushing my teeth, I'll go to the kitchen. Opening the fridge now. I want to get some fruits. Let me show you the fruits. This is the fruits. Usually I'm not a breakfast person. I usually do not eat breakfast, but anytime I have somewhere important, I'm going to something very important to do. Maybe it's going to take me like 6 hours, 4 hours. Then I just have to take breakfast, but I'm not really, I normally eat maybe 12 every day. So I'm not actually a breakfast person. But since I'm going to be doing a lot of talking today, I'm doing this episode, I said, okay, let me grab some fruits. And this is one of my favorite fruits. But the worst part of it is I don't know the name. Maybe you can Google it. I think it's kiwi something. I don't know. So I'm just going to eat my fruit now. Then step out. Take a walk. Just step out. But I'm not in this dining alone. With this little princess. I think I should just remove this one. So, taking my fruit now. I'm taking my fruit. Keep it locked. I'll see you outside. We are good to go now. Going outside to do this recording. And I'm with this little princess. Great to say hi to the camera.
Hi.
Hello, everyone. Say hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah. That was my little princess. So we're going out now. I'm going to drop her in our friend's place. She's already on holiday for vacation. So I'm going to keep her. I'm going to drop her there just to say hello to our friends, maybe for like an hour or two. Then I'll pick her up after the recording. Then yes, you can wait. We are still walking there. Our friend's place is just the next street away, and we're walking there now. Ma, when you get there, behave yourself, okay?
Yeah,
Don't play too much, okay? Okay?
okay.
So it's just like next street. It's the next street, and we are almost there. We are almost there. I just drop her off now, and now I'm good to go. Let the filming begin. Today I'm going to be talking about what I tag. I will do that later. You know, people just have this attitude of postponing things that they are supposed to do now. They'll say, I'll do it later. People just have the attitude of saying, I'll do that later, I'll do this later, without not really having something they are doing at the present. They just keep postponing. Excuses, procrastination, postponement, Why do you have to say, I'll do it later, when it's something you can actually do now? Why do you have to say, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, when it's something you're actually going to do now? But I don't really, I can understand where they are coming from, because I used to be like that many years ago. I used to find reason not to do things that are important. I used to find reason not to plan. I used to find reason not to do things that are necessary. I just keep saying, oh, I'm going to do that later. Oh, I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm going to do that. There is still time, Oh, something I'm supposed to do in March, and this is something I'm supposed to do in May, and this is March. Why not just wait in April? Why not just wait in first week of May, since I'm supposed to do it ending of May? Finding reason for not doing what you're supposed to do. Excuses, procrastination. But it got to a point, I found out that I lost a lot of things because of that. I made a lot of blunders because I didn't do the things I was supposed to do at a specific time, at the right time. I kept pushing it. So I thought about it. I said, why don't I share this little piece with everyone? Let's stop finding excuses not to do what you're supposed to do. Stop telling yourself, oh, I can't do this now. Or stop finding reasons why you can't do some certain things. Oh, because I have a stage fright, because I'm not bold enough, that is why I cannot face this now, because I'm not, when I was living that, having that kind of attitude about not doing things on time, finding excuses, first of all, it was because the first thing was fear of the unknown. I don't want to make mistake. So that was one of my reasons. I don't want to make mistake, and I don't want to make mistake. I want to do it the right way. I want to do it perfect. I want to do it. Is it perfect now? Yes, I want to do it. I want it to be perfect. I don't want to make mistake. So I'll take a long time. Something I'm supposed to do now, I'll start delaying. But one thing you should know in life is that don't be afraid to make mistake. Don't be afraid to try. Don't be afraid to do it. If you don't get it the first time, you don't get it the second time, try it 100 times and keep trying it. So those were one of my reasons why I keep giving excuses. But there are people who just have that attitude naturally. They want to do things at the very minute. Sometimes I find it funny when I'm supposed to do something in March. Maybe I'm supposed to work in a project, and I found people who are supposed to do it together. And I said, please, we have a project in March. Can we start planning now? Can we start doing it? Maybe we are just in January. The person will like, hey girl, you still have a long time. So why start now when we still have till March to do what we want to do? Why start now? Why start doing it now? I'll be looking at them with so much amazement. Why can't we start now? Do we have to wait in March? So let's stop excuses, because if you start on time and you get it right, or probably you start the project on time, you finish it even before the March you deliver the project, what does it change? What does it change? So please, let's stop giving excuses. Try and try. Try and try. There was something I shared in my Instagram page one time, that people find 1,000 reasons why they cannot do what they are supposed to do, and all they just need is just one reason to do it. Just one reason to do it. So stop procrastinating. Stop saying, oh, I'm going to do it next year, I'm going to do it in the next 6 months, I'm going to do it in the next day. Start it now. What does it change? What will it take from you to start it now? What if you even start it now, you keep trying it in that time? Oh, I'm going to go back to school, and you keep saying it and you never do it. Oh, and you keep giving 1,001 excuses why you can't start the school now, why you can't start the business now, why you can't start the job now, why you can't start what you're supposed to do now. And that things have a lot of advantage in your future, in your present, in your tomorrow. So why not start it now? Why wait till when we don't even know? Why waiting then? Excuses give you reason to settle for less. Excuses keep you where you are. Excuses make you settle for less. It makes you stay in one place for many years. Procrastination, it doesn't make you live where you are. Oh, I'm going to do it later. I'm going to do it later. I'm going to do it later. And while you are saying you're going to do it later, it just keeps you in one position. You don't move. So, and there are people who will say, oh, I can't burn this fat. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, do you know that I can't really burn? Do you know that I can't really burn this fat? We all have this thing in our family. It's hereditary. Everybody has this fat. Oh, that's why I can't really burn mine. Excuses. Oh, this thing is, we have it. Everybody is like that. Everybody smokes in my family. I've tried to stop this habit. Excuses. Oh, we all have this dumb head. We have this stage fright. We don't have boldness. Excuses. It won't take you anywhere. What you're supposed to do now, do it now. Even what you're supposed to do later, can you do it now and finish it on time? Then face something else. Excuses doesn't have any advantage. Procrastination doesn't give us any advantage. It doesn't. It doesn't give it. It doesn't add value to you. And excuses limits a man. It limits you. It steals from your future and from your present. You can't move. So stop giving excuses. And there are people who just have it as an attitude. They have trained themselves. Probably they are supposed to charge their phone. Phone is draining down. They'll say, I'll do it later. Maybe you're supposed to cook something. They'll say, I'll do it later. I had to train myself to stop giving excuses. Things I'm supposed to do in the next 8 months, have it on plan. Even if at the end of the day I don't do up to 80% of them before the time, at least can I try and do 30%? Stop giving excuses. Excuses doesn't have value. Just try. I told you one of the reasons I told you earlier, one of the reasons I always give excuses before was because of fear. I don't want to make mistake. So I always want to put things right. But that was not the right attitude towards it. It is always good to try. And don't always be afraid to fail. That's what keeps people in one place for a very long time. People are afraid to make mistake. Make mistake. Learn better. Make mistake. Don't be afraid to make mistake. If you try it 1,000 times, if it's going to take you to try it 1,000 times, do it. Do it. So let's stop giving excuses. Procrastination. Let's stop saying I'll do it later. Do it now. Go back to school now. Start that business now. That skills you want to learn, start it now. Start learning it now. Don't say, oh, it's going to take 10 years. It's going to take 5 years. Start doing it now. Start doing it now. So, I am going to stop this recording now. Then I'll go and pick that little princess. Then I'll be right back. I picked her now. We are going back home. Though she wasn't too excited that I picked her so early. So Gracie, how are you?
Fine.
So how was it? Hope you had fun with your friends.
Yes.
What are your friends' names?
Allah, Tedesco, Gabriel, Assis.
Okay, it's okay. So there were a lot of people in the house. Okay. There was a lot of people in the house, so she had fun. So what did you do while you were in your friend's place?
I was playing, dancing, watching cartoon.
You're watching cartoon. Oh yeah, come back here. What's that, young?
It's sweet.
Oh, your friends gave you sweets.
Yes.
Hope you had fun. Did you have fun?
Yes.
Okay. And you like to go back there again?
Yes.
Oh yeah, it's okay. Come here. We are going home now. I'm going to cook. Cook and eat. So I'll just give you a glance through the food.
Nothing yummy.
Not while I'm cooking, though, but while I'm shopping the food. So stay tuned. I'll be right back. Oh, I forgot to tell you what I'll be cooking. I'll be cooking owo. It's usually a soup from the Niger Delta, so I like it. So I'll be cooking owo with I'll be eating it with potato. I don't have yam in the house at the moment, so I'll just quickly do owo. Brenda, do you know what is owo?
Yes.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Okay. You like it? You like to eat it?
Yummy.
Okay, it's yummy. All right, so I'll be right back. Okay. This is the owo.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Spread love, spread love, spread love. It's all about everyone. Changing lives, changing lives. Shining light in the world. It's all about everything going on. It's all about everyone in the world. It's your show, our show. Show like no other, the people's show. It's the people's show. Welcome to the people's show. Hey, people's show. This is the people's show. It's the people's show. It's all about you and me. Hey, people's show. It's all about you. It's all about me. It's all about us. It's all about love. It's your show and it's my show. Show like no other. Welcome to the people's show. Yeah, people's show. Spread love, spread love, spread love, spread love, spread love. Yeah.
So this is it. So keep watching the people's show and tell everyone about the people's show. See ya. Bye. Say bye bye to the camera. Let me say bye. Pretty, say bye.
Bye.
Oh.